to where the matriarch and first sovereign are buried, supposedly.
What is going on? I happened to walk into the wrong room on the ship and Niles just started yakking at me. Sorry about that, guys. What is going on, everybody? Draco Invictus here with another episode of The Outer Worlds 2. It feels like it's been a hot minute since we've played this game. I was actually hoping to be much closer to the end of the game at the beginning of January, but with weather and not feeling well and all that other stuff piled on and holidays on top of it, it definitely didn't work out that way. So we were picking up where we left off. Mr. Marcus, happy Monday to you, sir. Hope you're feeling well today, because we're going to work your ass out tomorrow. Oh yeah, you better call your physical therapist and you better tell him, oh man, these guys are going to work me hard. For those of you that don't know, Marcus is not, his arm, is it your arm? Is not doing very well. And he's just started going to a physical therapist so that his arm starts feeling better. I don't know, it could be his coccyx. I don't remember. No, I know it's his arm. Insurance just denied your PT? What? Well, it sounds like you need to, like, fork that shit over out of pocket or something. I did. Because chiropractors typically aren't covered by insurance. And I had a serious issue with my right arm. God, this was 15, 16 years ago. And I went to the chiropractor. And when I first started going to the chiropractor, it was 3 times a week. And that was for 2 months. And then I did 2 months of twice a week. And then I did 3 months of once a week. And then I fell into a rhythm for like the rest of the year, like once or twice a month for touch-ups. Just, you know, like, oh, okay, you know, shoulder's feeling a little bit not quite where it should be. All right, go visit the chiropractor, kind of a thing. And that was $40 a pop. 3 doctor's letters saying you need it. I think it's where they sent me, but you know, talking, oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, we're just gonna have to work on you through like pain therapy. That's what we're gonna have to do. Trust me, I get it for my shoulder and my hip 5 days a week. Pain therapy. And oh my God, did I have some pain therapy today. Because the boxes that come from, I have one office that I don't go to. I mean, I go there to drop off equipment and pick up equipment. Anyway, there was equipment picked up while I was on vacation. So I started going through those boxes. Now, the problem is they're just sitting there in a stack in my office. And I'm looking at 4 boxes of, I know that there's equipment in there. Couldn't tell you what equipment was in there. That's why I got to go through it, right? So I grabbed the first box, damn near ripped my arm out of the socket. Box had to weigh 90 pounds easily. We're not supposed to be loading anything over 50 pounds. I shouldn't be lifting anything over 50 pounds. But what's its and couldn'ts and whatnots and, well, shit has to get done. So I had to move the box 15 feet to my workbench so that I could get it open so I could figure out what the fuck was inside of it. So, yeah, exactly. And the thing is that I opened it up and it was the normal shit. Problem is that they were very diligent in making sure that they only used one goddamn box for all that stuff. They couldn't separate it into 2 boxes. No. They had to like squeeze every ounce of space. I mean, I think they dumped like rocks in there just to make sure that every space was filled in that box. And it's like, I almost don't want to send bigger boxes over to them because they just fill whatever boxes they get, right, from me. But when I send them over, they're getting brand new modems. They're getting 10 modems in one box. Okay, it weighs about 25, 30 pounds. No big deal. Okay, lift that all day long. The problem is that when they're returning stuff, well, they're not neatly packaged with pamphlets and their power cords neatly wrapped up and Ethernet cords neatly wrapped up. They've got 40 modems that or other equipment, routers, DVRs. DVR weighs 12 pounds, by the way. And they just know that they need to fill that box and tape it shut to bring it back over to me. And so yeah, only God knows what those other boxes are or how heavy they are. But that's for another day. All right, so he's requesting we meet him at the Tomb of the Matriarch here on Praetor. Sure.
Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the Protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go.
This probably because most people give him shit because his name is Zeb. I mean, if I had a buddy named Zeb, I would be mercilessly making fun of his name.
Much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous with the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's going down, it's happening now.
Yeah. We're not going to be under that kind of... Oh my God, we're going to rush! Yeah, we'll take those 2. I mainly came here for my gun.
Turn your lamps on that building over there. Reckon that's where we'll be able to get our hands on the rift modulator.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the automech factory.
All right. So what's up here? Meet with Zeb. Okay. Pass through the automatic production factory. Acquire the rift modulator. Well, let's come over here and we'll set this as active and just get that out of the way, right? Set as active. Okay. That's over there. Okay. Figure out how in the hell we're getting down. Come on, you 2 numbskulls.
What in the where now?
Oh, quit being a whiny little bitch. Yeah, that's a red skull over that thing. All right, so let's not fight that right now. Oh, hold on.
On your command. Anybody around?
Looks like a fight.
I get the sense you ain't too fond of Auntie's choice. Any reason why?
Maybe on account of them being a giant, malignant corporate entity? Reminds me of the one I grew up under. And that ain't a compliment.
I grew up under a corporation like Auntie's too, Niles. You ain't the only one with a sob story.
Then you might ought to know better than to throw in with Annie's. They're just like those bit-pinching bastards on Triangulum. If the Earth Directorate hadn't stepped in.
Well, there you have it. The Earth Directorate saved you, huh? Sure as shit didn't save us.
No, suppose not. But you've got choices now. Time for excuses is past.
Don't you look down your nose at me. Any sane folk would throw their lot in with the ones who haul it. Not those who deliberately look the other way. How's your own loyalty to the Earth Directorate treated you all this time?
Time to earn my commission.
Oh, you fuckheads. Jesus. I'm gonna send everyone back to the goddamn ship. I don't need my fucking companions pushing me off the goddamn ledge. I know, right? It's ridiculous. But honestly, am I that surprised? I mean, it is an Obsidian game after all. Ooh, a Colossus.
Liquidator! It's a pro!
No, please. Obsidian is no fucking better than Bethesda is.
Raring to go!
RP! Ow. That's all we've heard from at this point, RP. So I'd say you haven't missed anybody. Okay, so obviously we're supposed to be heading that way, but there's this cool cave here. And Ranger's no slouch either. Oh shit.
Let me handle this! Lift me up! I do it for you!
Okay.
Let's have the one you need to worry about. I'm at it.
Lay low, Commander. Medic's orders.
Oh shit! Oh, damn it. I fell lethal distance. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Oh wait, missed a couple. Got one here, one over on the big one here. There we go. Now let's auto save or quick save.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Stop walking this.
Commander, you're bleeding.
No shit! That's what happens when something tries to rip my face off. Bleeding. Jesus. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You have my back.
That's where you're supposed to kill all this shit. Quietly. or with overwhelming firepower, or both. Both would be excellent.
Well, that ain't at all concerning. Best keep our lamps lit.
What the hell is that? Sure, there's something else in here that wants to rip my face off. Scrapper Hurt Giver. Hey, Renee. Oh, it goes, that's for sure.
Stretch.
Oh shit.
Got some bad company. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Wow. We are so screwed.
Ready to wait. On your command. Send me in. Help me out.
No. We'd be done. So I was wanting to go magic. It depends on what I choose. you'll pick the other what, Marcus? Because what kind of magic are you wanting to go into? You don't get to claim it all.
Makes me back in business.
Oh shit, it saved me right here. Fuck. That's it, wander away.
Something's afoot. Keep my lance. I'll find him. Nothing. Yes.
I got 2 of them with that shot. I don't even see that guy. Oh, he's the Dragoon. Okay. Now I see him, now that he's walking at me. There's at least 3 more people up here. Oh, there's one.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander. Down there! Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm at... Ain't recharged. You cannot improve perfection. Don't make me bury another agent! Oh, no, buddy.
Ow, 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 ow.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Let me know when you needed a stretch. Resuming hostilities. Appreciate a little help, Commander. Gotta fix me up first. Target eliminated. Regain target. Quarry once again found.
in business.
You have my back. Down. Duplicity contact. Boldly striving to pinpoint source. Focusing sensors. Search failed. Source unclear. Seeking to security level 2. Investigating. Analyzing.
Troublemaker approaching.
Looks like a fight.
Commander, watch your fire!
Okay. So, which one did you want to play, Marcus? Come on, get down. God bless it.
Look at a few courts left, Commander. Exactly in fighting shape at the moment.
Always trash at the top of that claw.
Anyhow, want your smoke?
Knew you had my back.
Yeah, sure. Had your back, yeah. Full time. Okay, so that keeps going that way. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything over here. All right. Oh, this just comes out on the other side. Okay. We've been here. Found just a high security lockbox. All right. Make sure there's nothing else.
Troublemaker approaching.
Where? If you're gonna make a fucking comment like that, then there better be someone coming. Troublemaker approaching. Where? Oh, you were just bullshitting me. Okay. Yeah, this is the last area for us to kind of like look through. I hear that. Okay. Well, I think we have covered everything. He says as he walks up here and finds a legendary item. Go figure. Can't do anything with that. Oh, scared the bejesus out of me. And I knew it was there because it even told me, hey, there's something hiding here. I was like, oh, what's hiding here? God. Bless my heart. And pray for it because it just about died. Ow! God, that hurt! You decided to stay in Vegas? Eh. Not this time.
I see an unfriendly source.
God damn it. Push me again, game. I'll fucking uninstall you. I don't give a fuck.
Tingling, all charged up. Always crabby.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Dumbass, you lot couldn't hit the wrong side of a freighter. Not getting up without help, Commander. Knew you had my back.
The thing had feathers on it. I don't believe it. I think it's a damned lie. Drop us a quick save because I don't know who the hell is up there with Zeb. So if they're undesirables, then we'll reload the save and go back and shoot them in the head.
As I told you before, we need to wait for Niles.
Your arrival cannot be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm, glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Ooh, don't keep me in suspense.
For any subject, visiting the matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions.
We're gonna find really bad drawings of cats and dogs, aren't we? That's going to be her secret work. And the reason it's buried is because it's all crap.
Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the Matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people.
Happy New Year, Gary.
I understand your skepticism, but consider this. When the Matriarch envisioned her perfect society, do you think it looked like this? Plagued by war and fear? No. Her grand vision for Arcadia has been polluted by those who came after. The people need to be reminded of what's possible, and those in power need to remember who they serve. Reaching the vaults will be no simple task. There are likely to be unforeseen security measures to contend with, though hopefully nothing too obstructive. We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to access more information about the lower level's layout and potential hazards.
I can see a half dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done. Slim chance of that. I'll not assign a task to others that I'm unwilling to undertake myself.
Color me surprised.
They'll be taking up strategic positions to guard the entrance and watching for any stray Protectorate patrols. We'll move more swiftly in fewer numbers.
All right, let's go.
After you. Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better. By the Matriarch, there weren't supposed to be visitors today. That Sentinel and Docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Whoa, to have the matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually, the matriarch passed at the impressive and venerable age of 90, establishing Arcadia's precedent for longevity.
90? So young! Imagine what glorious inventions she could have conceived of with only a handful more years.
Let this accord between the Protectorate and the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Oh, God.
Beloved Matriarch, you are nearer to perfection as anyone living could ever achieve.
Ever achieve.
It will be the honor of the Order to serve as the Protectorate's scientific helpmeets.
All that I do for my subjects and their descendants. Gloria Arcadia!
Gloria Arcadia!
The shrouded display key. To keep our eye open for that.
I now present to you my new invention, the Skip Drive, a rebel.
It's all the same stuff, pretty much.
Revolutionary technology that will allow humanity to sojourn to the stars.
In all preliminary tests, the skip drive outperformed in all of its metrics, and I have every reason to believe it will continue to execute beyond expectations when we finally set course to Arcadia. No longer will humanity gaze longingly up at the stars. We will master space as we have mastered every unexplored wilderness that has come before. It is my firm belief that the seeds of utopia first began on Earth will flower most prolifically in the soil of our new colony. Future generations will speak glowingly of all that's been accomplished under the light of a fateful star, Arcadia, our colony, our home.
Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords. And all will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradigm.
Liquidate them!
All rightly appreciate our perfect life of contentment.
Ow, 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 ow,
Not
ow.
walking this off. Stand me back up. How are you still upright over there?
Pack me up, then we'll talk. Not exactly up for that right now.
Let me know when you needed a stretch. I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you. Plasma tolerances exceeded.
Back in business.
Man. Okay. We have a new flaw. Technophobia. Automechanicals chill you to your core. They deal more damage to you, but you deal more damage to them. Plus 20% damage taken from automechanicals, plus 20% damage to automechanicals. I do like the plus 20% damage to automechanicals. Screw it. We'll take it. The matriarch never rested from her intellectual, philanthropic, recreational, and martial pursuits. In her bottomless benevolence, she funded development of the finest offensive and defensive automechanicals, maintained a well-oiled collection of firearms, and even found time to amass a collection of rare pitchball cards in absolutely perfect, good to very good condition. You know, I was sitting here thinking, man, I don't want to waste 9 mag locks to get in here. No, that's just lockpick 9, dumbass. Nothing on this.
They never doubted. Their zeal never lagged.
Never
Got my
again
lamps on a hostage.
will we see her equal.
It has been 10 minutes. Perhaps you would like to view the rest of the exhibition hall?
The last Sentinel who received a tour boasted of spending 30 minutes in Lamentations. Do you think...
Armed and ready.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Jesus.
Taken care of. We can continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
I'll handle it. My turn. There should be a hidden entrance here.
Cloak driver. Ooh, the golden shroud display key. Oh God! The golden shroud, fortune's favor. Some people say that.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Looks like a fight. Let me handle it. You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Okay, so let's come back through here. There's the secret. Now I'm going to go back to the golden shroud. Gain an additional 30% damage resistance, increasing further with your speech skill. However, when you receive damage, you lose half the damage total in bits. Has no effect while you're out of bits. Ugh. God, that's brutal.
The security room that we need to reach is nearby. Should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
Niles, if you got a stronger case to make, now's the time. Maybe we should hear this man out before deciding his fate. Let's go with that one.
Yes, right. I have a family. Well, no, not as yet, but one day. I swear, on my love of the Sovereign, let me leave and I will breathe not a word of your presence here.
Do not allow these crabbled tears to fool you. This is all a performance. No true subject of the Protectorate would yield so easily. We're wasting time. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
If you want to kill, that's your choice, but don't expect me to help.
Fine. Seeing as you both lack the stomach, I suggest turning away now.
No! No! Matriarch, preserve me!
Seems you couldn't be bothered.
Feels ugly and wrong, what we just did. Doubt the Earth Directorate would approve neither. This damn job. Never gets easier, does it?
We can waste air on
No.
the ethics of this choice when the Protectorate's boot is no longer crushing our necks. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
Yeah, I just came in here to empty this locker of heavy rounds. And whatever else I could find to pick up.
No going back from here. Not until we've done what we came here.
Hold! Don't set foot in that room. The schematics on the scouts will indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yes. It appears there are N-ray tripwires, invisible to the naked eye, that will electrify the floors if crossed. Move cautiously. And if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
We need to get to that panel, but I think we're gonna have to wait. Oh, I got the brilliant trait. I think the preamble, other relevant text, locate something of interest with the overwritten document. On your recent ascendancy to the head of Earth Directorate, I can only assume it was merited by your accomplishments. Trust you've been briefed on our agreement and will continue to uphold it with the same diligence as your predecessor. Have an unhealthy obsession with books and are left exhausted when talking with others. You have a permanent bonus to your max health, but talking to anyone will reduce it for a long duration. 2 minutes? 2 minutes. No, we're not doing that. Reduce my base health by 30% for 2 minutes.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later. Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy.
You've got
Just
good
doing my
instincts.
part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime, see what I can come up with.
Can we get through this door now? Or over here? No.
You've made it through. Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this room. When pulled in the correct order, the doors should open. If I'm reading this right, the order is 1, 3, 2. But which switch corresponds to which number? Damn it. Why must the Protectorate abstract everything?
Must be a way to suss out which switch is which. Maybe if we could peek the wire.
The researchers swear it's possible to bring them back from the void. Perhaps those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me, but I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up this obsession and focus on the war effort, but why should I? Am I not sovereign of Arcadia? Should my desires not take priority?
1, 3, 2. So top, left, right. One, 3, 2.
Right on the first try. Well, I'll not lament a stroke of good fortune.
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander? I think he's starting to worry me. That whole business with the curator. Never seen Zeb so eager for bloodletting before. He's a changed man. Just ain't sure it's for the better. I'll be damned if I go down the same path as DeVries. Some ideals are worth fighting to keep, even if it means taking the long way round to winning. Well, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Just as long as that bastard doesn't wake up, we're good.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts.
I never doubted you for a moment.
You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, of course.
Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here. This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now. I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
That would explain the message I found between the matriarch and the Earth Directorate.
What message? Why didn't you say anything about it sooner?
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
We can still change things. Isn't that why we're here?
There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
I hope you're not thinking of releasing the skip drive blueprints to the public.
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
That's a terrible idea.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. they'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
What do you think, Niles?
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
This was a good idea, but I don't think it's working out. We should cut our losses.
And should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
Then I'll be forced to stop you. I really don't want to do that.
Whoa. Put the brakes on, Commander. I'm sure Zeb can be reasoned with. I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra sacrificed herself. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
Let Niles handle this. Let's see how this goes. Always laugh and imagine you looting the bodies in front of your companion. Kick, rifle through pockets. This looks interesting while pocketing everything, walking off. Yeah, that's about right.
You remember what we argued about the day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed, but that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia.
I was worried for a minute there.
I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but yeah, maybe we can work something out.
All right. Level 19, baby. That's just shit to read. This is shit we can listen to.
In times of darkness, we must hold our principles dear. I fear the longer this war continues, the further we stray from them. Every step we take must honor the matriarch. I tell Henry this, but he is set in his ways. His notions regarding these rifts are sorely misguided. Why close them when we can use them to Arcadia's benefit? It matters not what the Order thinks, what the doubters say. The Architect bestowed us with the power of skip drives so that we may secure a perfect future. We must act with haste. I only ever wished for Henry to embrace his role as the caretaker of Arcadia, the savior of us all. But if he has chosen a different path, I will do as I must. And I must not fail.
The reason why I put that last point in hack is just to even it out, because I kept running into the odd numbers. The lockpick is supposed to be at 12, right? So I could have taken it to 11, but 11 isn't going to get us anywhere, right? Not that I think 12 is going to get us anywhere either, but I figured since I had put that point into hack, the first point, I should put a second point in just to even it out. because we were originally the original build that I had planned had 6 points into hack. I don't know what I'm going to do with those 6 points. Well, now 4 points. But I did have points associated with hack in the initial build, so. Okay. Oh, Inez, what do you got? Lethal graft research. Improves the lethality of her companion ability depending on which graft she has. The effects of this perk are different. If she has the Raptidon graft, no, she has the Crabble graft, right? Her first shot with her ability now leaves a pool of plasma that deals damage to enemies in the area. Or the medical graft research. No, because we're going offense for her. So we're going to go with that one. Apply. There we go. And next level is when we level them up again. All right, cool. We'll definitely take that. Yeah, is this still gonna mess us up? Let's drop a quick save.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally.
Zebulon just sent word of your success in reaching the vault.
Difficult to observe. His latest effort would see him entombed within an automechanical body. I objected, of course, to my father becoming some chimera of machine and man, but was overruled. Now the Order informs me that, far from being a panacea, this attempt has exacted a toll on my father that is likely to finish what time and disease have already begun. I may soon be sovereign. And if that bears out, I will need to hide all of this. Burn all of my father's research into longevity. Seal his auto-mech body away at the factory. The grief I will inherit. Yes.
Not getting into that room. I always keep the black powder in the toilet. All right. We have looted the crap out of this place.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate. But that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands.
How do you feel about the director now that you know the truth?
I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that.
It's easy to judge past actions from the future, but we don't know all the circumstances.
You're telling me you wouldn't have done things differently, or at least tried to?
Of course, but I also think those involved in the deal probably had good intentions. Or I'm saying it doesn't matter. What's done is done. Let's go with that.
Permission to speak candid, Commander.
Of course. I don't think I could stop you even if I tried.
Yeah. Suppose we've moved well past formalities. Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence.
Life's full of impossible choices. That's the truth right there.
I'm not saying what she did was forgivable, but I find myself wondering what would have happened if she'd lived. Isn't that the damnedest thing?
Do you think she would have tried to make amends if she'd lived?
I think she'd have done what she believed was the right thing, up to the last. Whether that ultimately led her to redemption or perdition, who can say? Suppose it's all a moot point now. Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place.
They're not entirely to blame. We all made choices that led us here.
Deep down, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it, flawed as it is. But what happened with Arcadia can never be allowed to happen again. Something has to change within the Directorate, and I think we're best positioned to see that reformation through. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed.
Anytime.
Likewise, Commander.
All right. And now, if we come... No. Oh, I don't know. Oh, upgrade available. Okay. So I knew that there was a, because that was essentially the end of Niles's companion quest. He had 2 quests. They each have 2 quests for us to go on. One kind of in the initial area where we find them, or go back to them, and then one later on. And then you can upgrade their armor and their gun. Okay. I think now would be a good time to take a quick break. So I will be back in just a couple minutes. I encourage you guys to stand up, stretch your legs, get you some snacks, maybe a bio break, whatever it is that you might need. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. And we're back. And I'm still eating my garlic summer sausage beef stick from Paleo Valley. They're really good. It's a hell of a deal. That's Marcus having a Dr. Pepper Zero. Rob, no one has that much alcohol. To look at the choices that you made to get here. Just too scary. Oh. And I want to welcome all the new viewers. Welcome everybody. Just looked down and realized that I have a few more viewers than we had last time I looked at the number. Hope everyone's New Year's treating them well so far. All right, this is my last bite, I think. Hold on. We'll call it my last bite. This is a big bite. Thank you, appreciate it. All right. All right. Would anyone like to explain to me why they think, oops, wrong button. Why they think that New Vegas is a better adventure RPG than Fallout 3. Yeah, we'll just stick with Fallout 3. Fallout 4 was much more action oriented, so I can understand why some people would really enjoy New Vegas over 4. I miss Denise. Oh god, we got shit fighting up here. Let's switch this to that. Oh damn, I missed.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal. Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
Lay low, Commander. Medic sword.
Holy shit. It's going. You can see how well it's going too. All right, fair enough. No, I'm not saying that I don't like New Vegas. I think it's a wonderful game. I've played it half a dozen times. Beaten it a half a dozen times. The number of disconnected wires, scrapes, bent corners lead you to believe that a part was removed from here with great force and little working knowledge of the panel. Above the area the missing part used to occupy is a note written in barely legible hand. Given the terrible handwriting and worse spelling, you suspect this note was written by a scrapper. It warns the reader to not steal any more parts or the Protectorate will be very, very, very much madder. The note also alludes to a scrapper camp to the east, which we already visited. You carefully slot the missing part into place within the panel. It locks in with a satisfying click, reassuring you that you've inserted it properly. Oh, hello. All right. There's 4 more towers that we have to do that with. Apparently that's some side quest. That's cool. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's save first, huh? That's what we're supposed to do right there. We'll just wait a second. We'll let our little time dilation thing kind of build back up. And we'll do this again. Ah.
Raft's raring to go. So do we think that we're going to see a Fallout 3 remaster this year or next year?
landmarks at this location that can improve this unit's functionality. Performing a thorough search of the automech factory is advised, should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness. Building factory schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
All right, in November of this year, because we know it's coming, because Microsoft had to disclose that when they were doing the whole purchase thing during the what was it, the Activision buyout. You guys remember that from a few years ago? They had the Oblivion remaster listed, and it was supposed to be for 2022 for Oblivion, and then 2023 was going to be Fallout 3. Well, of course, everything got pushed back by a couple years. But since Oblivion was last year, it's very possible we're going to see a Fallout 3 remaster this year. Which I'm very happy for, because probably the last kind of rendition that most of us are going to see for a Fallout game, at least for me. I probably won't live until 2035. Someone just walked in upstairs up there. Ooh, that is a Mark IV. Yeah, it was most definitely a huge leak, that's for sure. Okay, so do we go in this door, or do we go in upstairs? Or maybe we can't even go in upstairs. Maybe there's no ladder over there. I didn't even look. Let's go look. Well, let's go in here first. The Shockwave Pulse Hammer. Right. Oh, let's see. Terminal controls the facility's loading dock charging stations with proper keycard or a little auto mechanical know-how. One could dispatch the nearby automechs to their charging stations. Not that I have any of that. Or that there's any automechs left. We kind of blew them all up. Yeah, see? There is no stairs. All right, let's do this. Say partially disassembled auto dock. You might be able to. No, can't use it. Yeah, so here we can do the second part. So Niall's shots now ricochet off targets, dealing damage to a second nearby enemy. His weapon also has increased damage overall. Or Niall's shots now occasionally knock down targets and have increased damage. Let's go with the ricochet. I like it. And then for his armor, his reflex amplifier now reflects a portion of attacks back to the attacker, also slightly increases the effectiveness of his armor, or now applies over an area, increasing your evasion when standing near him, also greatly increases the effectiveness of his armor. Well, we'll go with the reflex back, because it's not very often that I'm standing next to Niles. So I wouldn't get much benefit out of the other one. Now these we can come in here and we can change at will, so. Oh man, excuse me. Little sneeze attack there. Oh God, okay. Make sure I didn't throw out my back. Let's see, security routines. Ugh, look at all those messages. Walls of text. Okay. So we made it through all that. And then personal log, or personal log. A total of 27 times? Wow. Should make them like glue the cards to their hands or something. Oh, another wall of text. It's only day 2. day before last, I was forced to deliver a copy of the Xyrenium Army Lab key. Supposedly, it was to be provided to some mysterious off-site security element. I wonder what the Sovereign has in mind. Oh, man. Oh, man. I know, right? Definitely should have gotten a screen reader for Christmas. Okay, the sneezing has got to stop. Luckily, I've been able to catch it, so I'm not blowing you guys out. How do I get to that armor? Unlock armor for immediate extraction. There we go. Oh, hold on. Prototype Xyrenium armor. Removing the prototype without authorization will result in a security lockdown. Ooh, it's a heavy suit. I think that's the first heavy suit that we've seen in this game.
Caution subjects. A security breach has been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect.
Yeah, we kind of knew that was coming.
This is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and obey security personnel. And always trust that the Sovereign protects.
You don't reckon there's another one of those suits laying around somewhere? Oh, I want to try it.
So you think I gotta dodge all that to get through here? Because you can't go this way anymore. I figured it'd lock down the facility, not this damn room. Let's drop a save. So if I die quickly. Oh, yep, that. Hence why we dropped a save. So when I died quickly. Okay, not going that way. So I wonder if I just have to put on the suit. Will that help me? Let's try. Okay, suit's on. Now quick save.
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Well, I survived. But I still can't get the hell out of here. That's the way to do it. Oh, wait, here. No. Shit. Shit. I don't see anything to interact with. Nope. Seeing any crazy switches? Okay, there's definitely nothing at this end. So I guess we'll go back to the other end and we'll look over there again. Ah, there we go.
Attention, subjects. The laboratory lockdown has been lifted, and your faith in the Sovereign has been reaffirmed. You may resume normal activities.
Okay. Is this it? See, I got too much shit in here that I gotta get rid of. Not yet, Gary. I've been wanting to binge it, so I've purposely not been watching it so that in like a month, when it's finally all out, because I know that they're releasing it week by week, then I can just sit down over a weekend and just watch the shit out of it. I'm waiting. It's been difficult for sure. I think this is the suit we were wearing. Well, see, and I don't keep a subscription to Netflix. So I'll just get Netflix 1 month and bam, just knock it all out. I have enough subscriptions to keep track of. Mainly Prime and Spotify Premium. Oh, you're right. It is on Prime. Sweet. I don't even have to get Netflix. Even better. I'm still not going to watch it. I'm going to wait. So we'll just have to talk about it come February. Exactly, for sure. I'm sure I would have remembered that at some point between now and then. But thank you for reminding me. All right. So we're back in our ghillie suit. That's the door we came from.
Yeah.
Ooh. Antimatter plasma sniper frost converter. That sounds a whole lot of crazy right there. Okay. Let's look through this door. Little peeky peeky. Let's not go back through that door. That's outside. We don't like outside. Which means that that door is outside.
Aggressors near.
Troublemaker approaching.
Steady eye above. Contact lost. Back in business. They manufacture one. Hence, a formal order of battle. Honestly, their intentions untoward.
Much ado about nothing.
What kind of Tom? You have my attention. Deserves a look.
We want all the goodies. Okay, so let's see what's behind this door.
What do you want to wager there's something in there for Val we can use?
Hey, we found a Val's advanced mod kit. Yay! Why does it keep using that instead of just using something from my inventory? I know that I have food in my inventory. Or not. Where in the hell did all my food go? That's weird. I mean, there's literally nothing. So all the drinks that I picked up, all of that shit, it's all gone. All gone. That seems kind of buggy to me. It's very strange. I mean, just nothing. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to drop a hard save here. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and quit. And then we'll come back in. Have you even watched season 1 of Fallout yet, Denise? Oh, we have to generate shaders again. Oh, you should. Now see, this generating shaders is going much faster than the first one I did tonight. It took almost 10 minutes to generate shaders when I first sat down here at 5:30.
Well, you managed to launch the box station into space. I still think smashing it into a town would have sent a stronger message.
I've watched it twice, Denise. Nope. I am going to do a look, here's, I mean, I hate Reddit. Oh my God, I hate Reddit. First thing, all my food disappeared. Has anyone else had all the food in their inventory just completely disappear? Someone is trying to say, oh, I hate assholes like this. When you hit the bottom D-pad to heal, you're using food. So that's where all your food is disappearing to. No, it's not, you motherfucker. Shut up. I pick up every goddamn thing in this game. Everything in this game. It's impossible for me to go through all the foodstuffs. It would be impossible for me to do that. All right, let's see what this says. Oh, screw that. This guy went back through all of his old saves to find the save where he had food. 5 character levels. Oh, I'd just be uninstalling the shit right now. So no one has any solutions. They're all just in the same predicament. Oh, I just uninstall the game. And I'd write a nasty message to Obsidian telling them to go fuck themselves. And look, that's back from October. Has happened 5 or 6 times. Oh. And it's not bound by a single platform, because here's an Xbox user having the problem. Here's a PlayStation user having a problem. I'm a PC user. Yeah, see, look, I collect everything. I had a whole page of food and it got wiped. So I don't think it was consumed for health, because it just wouldn't be possible to consume that much. That would be me. I could see it happening during their tutorial because there's just not that much stuff to happen, but geez. Oh, see, this is happening to weapons and armor for me. Missing a ton of gear that I've picked up, including the stuff from Milver Street. Oh, hell no. Sure. Let me alt tab out, so at least I can keep scrolling here.
Oh, you watched a short vid. What did the vid tell us, Marcus? Where you have the plus symbol in the lower center, some people have a knife fork. And when you do, it uses food to heal you. Again, that is a bug. And anyone that tells me that it's not a bug is full of shit. What is this bar? Anyway.
The duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Disagreeable business. Giving chase.
Perfect society demands perfect health. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is
yet comforting vocal timbre, Emery Thoreau, or simply known as the Console.
Got troublemaker.
Dude was just in here trying to take a piss. I walk in and shoot him in the head with a shotgun. Ooh. Reminds me of the story of when the Brits got their hands on a Bernelli for the first time. and how they breached the building. This is like in Afghanistan. And the guy carrying the Brunelli did 3 shots as he came in. And of course, just obliterated the 3 guys he was shooting at. Rounded the corner, shot 2 more guys. And then every guy that was left in that house, as they entered the room, was face down, hands out, no weapon in hands. I mean, these guys were like, nope, nope. You guys are walking through executing people. We are not interested in that. Okay. And we've been here before. So we just went in a big circle. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But we didn't go upstairs before. Oh god, it's a mega wall. Okay. I covered everything here. Oh no, it didn't. There's another door over here. Did we do everything we were supposed to do here? Let's go take a look. Oh, you learned that there should be access to the western side of Praetor through the automech factory.
Yeah.
Nope. You are the dumb assholes that ran out there.
You can't find contentment. You have my back.
Want to come inside now? Get your asses in here.
Analyzing surroundings. Endeavoring to perambulate.
Where'd it go? It went through the door. But now it's stuck through the door? Fair enough. Alright. Let's do this. So lockpick needs to go to 12. Sneak is good at 10. So maybe we need to focus on guns because we got to get guns all the way up to 20. And technically all we needed was lockpick at 8 to actually get the best perk that we were going to pick up with that. Observation's already at 10. Yeah, let's do guns. I need to get engineering at 5. %25 weak point damage. We're going to pick up point blank artist because the gun that we're going to be using point blank artist with is on this planet. So might as well pick this up now. There we go.
Commencing. Suspicious data.
Let me handle this. Trap is ready. Frankly, pissed off.
There. Got it. Okay. See, and I think I want to come up here. I think that's where the gun is that I want, is up here. So let's set a marker for that. There we go. And we just want to walk straight across from where we are right now and catch this road. I wonder if there's anything up here.
We got company, Commander.
Armed and ready. Yeah.
All right, Marcus. So I see the fork and knife where the inhaler would normally be. Well, I see movement down there. I see a lot of movement down there. Oh, shit. Ooh, that was a hell of a shot. See, this is what sniping's supposed to be.
Time to earn my
Ready to waste them. On your command. Troublemaker approaching. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
But see, inhalers default when you are in combat. Like right now. Notice the inhalers down there. Next to the little Z key. Because we're in combat. And now we're not in combat anymore. I'm wondering if they didn't have an update where they updated something too much.
Employing a thorough, methodical search pattern.
It's the parole.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
God damn it! Fucking stop pushing me, you fuckers! God damn it! Do it again. I will turn this goddamn game off.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
How about just fucking get out of here? Well, it's funny that I can walk right through them, right? I do not interfere with them in any way. Do not interact with them in any kind of way. But when I'm crouched and shooting, oh yeah, they just want to push, 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 push.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Yes, go down there. Just fucking leave me alone. So I think that that's everyone down there. All right, let's go.
the Protectorate, galvanized by the sacrifices of their courageous.
Shut up. Definitely take the advanced decryption key. That's for sure.
Another agent!
Look at that. It's insane.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Moving to safety. Refilling my weapon. Oh shit. Well, I guess if that's the way the game's going to be,
then I'm really gonna have to make sure that I take everything. I was leaving stuff behind, you know, because I'm like, oh, I don't need to steal every drink, every piece of food. No, screw that. I'm taking it all. Any arbiters or personnel associated with arbiters now subject to additional screening. Very fancy outhouse there. No.
Let me handle this.
Commander, watch your vitals.
No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, get up. Central control. All right. You don't mind me. We're just running through. I'm just making sure that there's nothing else out here before we commit to... Drop a little save. Oh, this is just another way into central control. Okay. Well, I think on that note, that we'll go ahead and we'll stop right here. Because this place looks pretty big. There's lots of people down there to shoot and kill. It'll be a good time. All right. Let's give us a good hard save. There we go. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. And yeah, craziness with the whole food and drink thing. But apparently it just never came up before. And that's a thing. Or in some patch, someone moved the decimal place and it screwed everything up. And people just somehow aren't noticing it until different points. But anyway, we'll just have to play with it as it is now, which is fine by me. And I'll be back tomorrow for the return of Rob's Tipsy Tuesday. I'm not doing Tipsy Tuesday because, well, booze and the medication that I am taking, probably not a good, mix there. So I'll just continue drinking Diet Dr. Peppers and waters and Pedialyte. Because I'm a big puss now. Anyway, we're tackling a brand new playthrough of Enshrouded. I went ahead and got a dedicated server for us. So it'll be a fresh new world, fresh new characters. And Rob's never played before. And it's been a long while since Marcus and I played. And so we're going to see all that they have added to the game. And I'm sure we're going to be playing it for several months. So that'll be a good time. And then I'll be back later on this week with more Outer Worlds 2. And yeah, thank you everyone so much. Marcus, have a great rest of your night. Denise, great to see you. Rob, thanks for hanging out. Definitely see you tomorrow after work. And Gary, great to see you, buddy. And you guys all have a fantastic rest of your evening. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the best day in my life. See ya.